And in Valdosta, 4 people, 3 of them teens, are facing charges in a domestic situation. Valdosta police responding Friday night on Lusan Drive. VPD says an argument between a 16-year-old and a stepfather turned physical, resulting in multiple shots being targeted at the stepdad's car. Police say the teen's friends were also involved in the altercation. Police arresting 2 16-year-olds, a 17-year-old and 18-year-old Demetrius